All right, we're going to tackle right now something that we have a lot of in our lives, which is leather, David.
Yes, indeed.
And looking after it as well.
Well, that's right. I mean, you have to look after it properly. You've got to clean it and keep it supple and rejuvenated. And that's what this does. It's a leather cleaner and rejuvenator all in one. So it's not two bottles, it's just the one. And it will do your leather seats in your car, it'll do leather at home, bags, handbags, all sorts of things, even a saddle if you ride a horse. It's brilliant for that, keeps it soft and supple, actually. And people say this is the best saddle soap they have ever used. It is immensely popular.
Oh, wow.
Trade product again, used in the trade, so it's got a trade price on it, but I'm going to show you how now it's available to you. You can use it at home.
All right.
We've got a fabulous piece of furniture here. It was many hundreds of pounds. It's very grubby. It's been left lying around and it's covered in grime and all sorts of soil and mud. The thing with this is that you spray it on and you simply wipe it over, and very, very quickly you can see the difference there. Do you want to borrow my glasses, Derek?
Wow,
can you see that?
Very good. It's gleaming.
It is gleaming. It is, and that's how it will work for you at home. So on any kind of leather, on any colour of leather, it will work like that. But when I mention saddle soap, it's brilliant. Now this saddle, it's a very old saddle, doesn't need a lot of cleaning, but what it will do, if it doesn't need cleaning, it will rejuvenate it.
Wow.
So it will go, you can see it already, can't you?
Look at that, so rich and beautiful, isn't it?
And it goes into the leather and
wow.
it nourishes it and it feeds it and it will leave it absolutely fantastic. Now again, for all types of surfaces, it will work on all types of leather. Obviously not the suede side, but the surface of the leather, it works beautifully. We've got a fabulous couch here. And this has been sat on if you've got blue jeans.
Yeah.
It will mucky them up.
Do you know what the other thing is? Well, hair products
yes.
can come off onto your leather furniture very easily,
exactly.
Can't they?
Yep, indeed. Now, it comes with the industrial trigger on the bottle there. You can see that. So when you pull that, that's going to work and work and work. They're very heavy-duty triggers, these, so this will last you a long time. I'm just going to put 3 or 4 sprays. You don't need an awful lot. If you're cleaning and rejuvenating, then you wipe over like that, turn the cloth over. There's the dirt, by the way. You can see the dirt coming off nice and clearly there. Turn that over. Use the clean side of the cloth or use a different cloth. You get a few cloths in the kit, by the way. You do get the cloths with it.
Brilliant.
Wipe over the surface and that job is done. And actually, once you've cleaned it, or if it is clean, can I just reach here, Derek? I want to show you. You also get the sponge in there as well. Now, what I like about the sponge is that the sponge doesn't absorb the leather cleaner and rejuvenator off the surface.
Right.
It actually puts it on, which is what you want to do if you're rejuvenating. You don't want to remove it, you want to put it on and leave it there.
Right, so it's like a conditioning treatment.
It is a conditioning treatment, so it will soak in and it will leave it absolutely brilliant.
OK, now so far you've done light surfaces, which is fine, but sometimes on darker leather you don't really notice how dirty it is until you clean it.
Exactly, and this is a racing seat out of a car. It's, you know, somebody's been in here with dirty overalls, so it's greasy and it's grimy. And again, I'm just going to spray onto the surface, 3 or 4 sprays. I'm actually going to leave it there for 2 or 3 seconds and let it do its work. And then I'm going to show you. You can see actually, if I use my finger, it's breaking down the grease, it's breaking down the grime and the soil and the mud and anything else that's on there, and it will clean that leather absolutely brilliantly. And you'll be able to see the difference in a matter of seconds. Not only does it clean, but remember, it's a cleaner and a rejuvenator all in one bottle.
Look at the difference. That's so much brighter than the other side, which is really, really grubby.
Yeah. That's that job absolutely done, and it's very simple, it's very quick to use. It comes in that bottle, which is very, very handy with the trigger spray and the cloths as well, so it's a fantastic deal, yeah.
So here's what you're going to be getting in the kit, which is brilliant. So you're getting 3 of the bottles of the leather cleaner and rejuvenator, which is brilliant. That's going to go a long way, David.
It is indeed. 1 bottle will actually clean a large sofa about 3 times.
Brilliant.
So you're going to get the 3 bottles, so you've got enough there to last you a long, long time. If I show you on this cushion, now you have cushions, you know what, if you've got pets at home and you know you've got a dog that lies around on the sofa, maybe it muckies up the sofa or the cushions or whatever, the cushions fall on the floor. They do get, as you said, hair products and makeup products on them. That's coming up an absolute treat, and you can see the difference before and after.
That again is amazing.
It is. It truly is amazing, and you can see the dirt coming off on the cloth. And I'm just giving it a quick wipe over, that, I think you'll agree with me, is brilliant. But you know what? Better than that, if you've got any other stains that are really tricky, like what about pen ink stains?
Ooh, you'd never do that, would you, deliberately?
Well, you wouldn't indeed, but I'm scribbling on that to show you that is, and I'm carrying on doing it, that is a very, very bad.
And that could be the kids with their crayons or their markers or whatever.
Exactly. Now, if I just spray, I'm going to leave that a few seconds, let that set in, so that's dried in under the hot studio lights. If I give that 2, 3, 4 sprays, I'm going to leave it there for a few seconds while I'm talking. Look, that's breaking down ball pen ink and it's removing it from the surface.
And you'd think that leather would drink that ink up straight away.
Well, this gets underneath it and it lifts it off. So actually, look at that. That is absolutely fantastic.
And seriously, there's not a trace of that there anymore. Oh my word, you need to get hold of some of this. If it's this good for your leather furniture, and we've only scratched the surface really, you've got a lot of leather in your life if you think about it. Just look around the room that you're in right now and think about just how much there is in your life. You've got £24.99 here, and you've got 3 brilliant bottles of your leather cleaner. You've got your industrial trigger spray, you've got the 5 cleaning cloths, and you've got the jumbo sponge included there as well, which is brilliant. And as David said, you know, a lot of the products that David's bringing to us, they're trade products. You don't necessarily see them. And actually, again, it's one of those things where 1 bottle of a leather cleaner could be costing you alone, I don't know, £10, £15 for just 1 single bottle. Here, you've got 3 full-size bottles, trade formula, £24.99.
That is a brilliant kit as well, because as you say, the 3 bottles, you've got enough in there to clean a sofa 3 times, 4 times. You've got the sponge and you've got the 5 cloths as well, and the industrial trigger spray.
Brilliant.
Well, a lot of people say, well, you know, I want some more of it. I don't need more cloths. I don't need another sponge. I've got that now in the first kit. Can I have this? So we created a refill pack of another 3 bottles.
Naturally, so you can get more in the future.
So if you want the refill pack, you can order that on the website. I'm going to do you a special deal today for everybody who gets on the phone quick and sharp, jumps in nice and sharp, orders this, and it is always busy on the phones for this. People love this product and order it. Get it for yourself, a friend, neighbour, a relative. Don't give it away. Keep it for yourself, because I'm going to give you that on the top, absolutely free of all charge. You can't do better than that, can you? So you get the original 3 bottles, the cloths, the sponge, the trigger head, and another 3 bottles on the top, no extra charge. How can that be done any better?
It's one of those, isn't it? All of that for £24.99. And it's a free call to order. Now, listen, if you have loved, I mean, you've seen David, I'm sure, many times before with the leather cleaner. Maybe you had some back in the day. Maybe you didn't quite get to it in time. It is back for you right now. And it is a performance product as well, because this is a trade formula, David, isn't it?
Yes, indeed, and it's used by the trade. So trade professionals will buy this. It's not the lowest price product on the market. It shows it there with the trade price, and actually, you know, people buy it because it does that. It works, it nourishes, it will do all of the rejuvenating and cleaning in one simple operation. And if you want to just nourish and rejuvenate your old leather, then even if it's clean, use it with the sponge, job's done.
I'm just going to steal your bottle for a second, David, and just show you something right here, because I only just noticed that there is actually a price there.
The trade price,
that this should sell for. And that means that we're, hang on, 6 times 10, advanced maths here. I've got potentially £60 worth of leather cleaner there, but only paying £24.99.
Yeah, that's right. Because we're giving you that extra 3 bottles. Even for 3 bottles alone, it's fantastic value for money. But remember, if you've got bags, if you've got handbags, satchels for the kids, if you've got a leather coat or leather trousers, spray it on, use the sponge, it will come up absolutely brilliantly. The sponge is great if you're just treating the surface. So if you've got a bag, this is clean, this one, so I'm not cleaning this, there's nothing on it to clean.
These are expensive, these bags as well.
Yeah, they are
more than £100 just for the bag.
Exactly, and it's genuine leather, it's a good quality, but you need to keep it soft and supple so it doesn't crack and craze. That will dry in, that will go in nicely, it will feed and nourish the surface, and you will get a now it doesn't go sticky. You're not going to get a sticky residue off that. So if you clean your leather chair and you sit on it in your car, you're not going to get a sticky bottom. Okay,
Good.
because it dries in and it leaves it soft and silky.
Got a quick question for you. I mean, you've got a leather handbag here.
Indeed, yeah.
Will it work the same on pleather as leather? So the imitation leathers, because there's lots of people who've got those as well.
It will definitely clean it, but of course it won't have much effect nourishing it, because if it's not a proper leather, it doesn't need nourishing. But yeah, definitely it will clean the surface and leave it absolutely bright. So
brilliant.
That's fantastic. But on here you can see, just wiping over the surface, that is working brilliantly. It leaves it bright, it leaves it clean, and it leaves it soft and supple and tender. Brilliant.
So
it really
it's
is.
not just cleaning, it's actually feeding and regenerating and look after the long life of your leather. Let's remind you what you're getting in the kit as well. Remember, there are 3 of those bottles in the kit. So all you're paying for is the 3 bottles. You've got the trigger spray, you've got the jumbo sponge, you've got the 5 cleaning cloths there as well for your $24.99. But David's gone and doubled the deal for you and given you another pack of those 3 bottles included at no extra charge. But remember, with us being a free call and with David just giving away twice over the stock, that means we've only got half as much now, so you'll have to be twice as quick. Does that all make sense?
It does, yeah.
0808 123 3333, or you can order on our website at pricecrash.tv. It's such a good deal. Can we see the car again quickly?
We can do,
the car seat, because the car seat really, I mean, this is a really, really mucky, filthy mess on this car seat. We've cleaned this side already, so you can see the dramatic difference that it makes.
Yeah.
But we may as well get the job done, David.
We may as well. The thing with this is it's had people sat in here with racing overalls. You know, they've been working on the car and then they've got in the car to do some work or drive it around or whatever.
Yeah.
And actually they've left it greasy, grimy and oily. It will take a few seconds extra for ground in dirt and grime, anything that's been there longer than a couple of days. It may take a sec. Look at the dirt.
Look at that! Look at that coming out onto the cloth. That's amazing.
Amazing, isn't it?
And that means you can see it actually working.
That's
right. Listen, the racing driver, by the way, he wants his seat back. He's lost his seat now. We have to move on. 632025 is your item number. Then it is the Master Chem Leather Cleaner and Rejuvenator. 6 bottles now for the price of 3. Remember, at £24.99. Give us a call, 0808 123 3333. Remember, that is a free call to Price Crash as well. Thanks again, David.
Pleasure.
See you back here soon, and stay right where you are. There's plenty more prices crashing.